Welcome back. You're actually going to listen into the discussion I'm having now with Debbie. We're talking about the news that we're seeing yesterday about REOs getting multiple offers. Tell me about that.
But what I read in the San Jose Mercury headlines, front page, is that many buyers are coming in and bidding multiple offers on REO properties. And they're talking how the buyers are not being able to secure the property. Sounds good, a bank foreclosure and a bank sale, and the price looks good. In fact, I would assert that that's correct. I showed a condo Sunday to my buyer in Fremont. We wrote the offer up yesterday. What is today? Today's Wednesday. No, we wrote it up Monday. There were 3 other offers on the table, and then they were asking us to bid our offer up. So it's kind of like an auction, and the buyer actually decided to back away.
Yeah, which is probably, I can understand backing away, although the other part of it, though, is REOs are center stage right now. Right now, with so many foreclosures having essentially taken those properties back to the banks are not in the business to hold that inventory. They are going to sell it.
Right.
So the trick would probably be, if you're thinking about buying REO property, the trick would probably be getting attached to that REO stream of properties before they actually get on the market, which isn't impossible. It can be done, especially if you know an agent who's been in the business, and you've been in the business for a long time as well.
Right.
So those kinds of things, if you're looking to get into a property, there are quite a number of agents that specialize only in REOs. And when I say specialize, there are agents that specialize in REOs before there were REOs. There are many agents today, excuse me, that say they specialize in REOs, but they've only been doing it for a year, maybe. In my book, 18 years in the business, 1 year does not make you a special agent in REOs.
I agree.
There's a lot more to it than that, and so there are a lot of buyers now competing to get those same properties.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So there are no bargains out there in terms of that.
No, things will get bid up. Nothing happens without people finding out. The interesting thing too about REOs is, unlike before, REOs had this thought of being a rundown property that needed a lot of work. With so many foreclosures, many of the properties aren't run down.
Right. Absolutely. Now we're finding those on multiple listings, so some buyers are able to secure that way that information. But you're absolutely correct. If you can get that property and look at, I've actually got one that we were not able to work out the short sale process on this property, and it's going back to the bank on May 7th. So we're going to take our offer and get that submitted in stream before it actually hits the street as an REO.
Great.
And hope to get that for the buyer. So you're absolutely right. There is a little bit of work behind the scenes that need to happen, rather than having it go out and do the bidding. That particular property, excellent condition. It's a gorgeous home. So.
More and more REOs now are in great condition. Unlike what I would see 10 years ago, an REO property had a stigma of having problems attached to it. These days, there's so many REOs. And the foreclosure process is actually, the way the market is a 7-month, 8-month process. So those notices of default that occur today, if nothing happens or that mortgage is paid up and current, are likely to be REOs 7 and 8 months from now, not 3 months from now.
Let me ask you, Edwin, what percentage of the homes on the listing on MLS do you think are REOs?
I'd be speculating, and if I were to take a guess, I'd say probably 1 in 6.
Oh, I was just going to say 20 to 30%. So that, yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Okay.
Right now, my office carries a decent inventory. We're right in the neighborhood of, I think, 75 to 80 listings, of which 1/3 are REOs. But we're specifically focusing on REOs. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm an REO expert, but we have had success at doing it. And the only reason I'm not saying we're an REO expert is that I haven't been doing REOs for 18 years. So just a caveat, when someone says to you, I'm an REO expert, there's more to it than just saying I've been doing REOs for a while. There's a lot more to it. And so I encourage you, and this is kind of an unsolicited endorsement, talk to folks that have been in the business a little bit, especially about these quote-unquote ways of getting into properties, because there's more to it than just simply the MLS.
Right.
And it sounds like you've obviously uncovered one of those ways.
Right, definitely, yeah.
So what's happening here in Milpitas?
Well, we've been active. We've been busy. I've had a couple open houses on Sunday, and lots of folks through. I think 12 through one house and 16 through another. So I keep repeating myself, same story every time we tape a show, that there is interest and buyers are out there looking. But I can actually tell you, looking at statistics, the current, I pulled these yesterday, we have 50 homes pending sale in Milpitas.
Single-family homes.
Single-family homes. And 2 weeks ago, we were at 47 pending sales. and 2 weeks prior to that, it was 40. So
40, 47, now today 50.
correct. So we're
Single-family homes
starting to
pending.
track those and finding that they are higher. And then, of course, the number of active listings have gone up. It's last time we reported out 151 active listings, and now it's 156.
Okay.
So the good news is that when new inventory is coming on, so is inventory selling. So we're seeing a steady state of in and out type of activity,
Good.
which is a good that's healthier market conditions for us.
Right.
So your important question was looking back at the last 6 months, and how do you